Hello everybody again from Simplyfoodea YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your great comments, and I will continue my HACCP plan. I must finish my HACCP plan. I will review. I will give you an HACCP plan from the technical part of implementation, which is the uh, added value of our channel. We are not just describing HACCP plan like any course that you are reviewing a HACCP plan and just in a couple of hours you are drawing a flow diagram and finishing all the processes of the principles of the HACCP plan. No, we are talking about practical execution and practical implementation of your HACCP plan and how you can write your HACCP plan and how you can review in your HACCP plan instead of just have a very superficial training of your HACCP plan. So we'll continue the validation, and in the bio, in the description of this tutorial, I have mentioned the previous uploaded video about the difference between the validation and verification. So in the filtering process, the first thing I'm arguing and validating my critical limits, because if you can remember that I have mentioned that my critical limit 0% of orange pills and shell, and to ensure that the filter are undamaged. So why it is 0%? So let me write it here again. Sorry, I'm talking about the orange pills and seeds. Okay, so the orange peel and the orange seeds, I am mentioning that 0%. So shall the local requirements are 0%, or I can comply with the local requirements because the local requirements are mentioning 3%. So you must have a realistic study of your plant, a realistic study of your filter type, a realistic study, and to validate, not verify, validate the limits and the filter type methodology. The method will be, for example, according to scientific studies, scientific reviews, challenging tests by putting some kind of intended physical hazard in the filter and ensure that the filter will not let these physical hazard to pass to the internal orange juice. Okay, the records will be the validation report of these critical limits, and responsibilities will be according to a quality supervisor, quality manager, and food safety team, or whatever you are mentioning in your SOPs. The initial validation at the beginning of your HACCP plan implementation. The methodology also similar to the sorting process. The records also similar to the previous OPRP, and responsibility, maybe it is adding here that we are putting an optional if there is any external consultant. The ongoing validation through the validation process, it can be done annually or based on changes on the process or new equipment are installed. And the methodology will be the challenge test, also the monitoring rejection rates and the filter damage reports. If you are having any filter damage reports, the records also will be done by a validation report, which will support your validation, and the responsibilities will be also as the previous validation. Expert consultation also are very important, because maybe the expert will say, no, this type of orange doesn't need all these poor filter size, so it will we can use another wider, so the flow of the orange juice will be more rapid, so you will have more production quantities and capacities available in your production, because the food safety rules and the quality rules are not about stoppage at the line. You must comply and must ensure that you are reaching your maximum production rates within proper quality and proper food safety standards within your plant. It's not the responsibility about just putting our products in on hold products and no production. This is a business. So you must adapt the business and modify the business and to be agile with all the quality and food safety standards. If there is anything or critical food safety deviation, so you must immediately stop the line and find the issue. But if there is any mild deviations which will not affect or will not reach the our final consumers, so you must have an immediate corrective action to ensure that production are going very smooth, so you can sell your products and you can have your own salary and your own investments. It's a very important thing from the technical point of view, because you're not just stopping the lines for any reason, any category, any risk. No, there is categorization for everything. So the records will be the consultation reports from the expert, and the responsibilities will have adding the external consultant report or person. The final thing, the historical data, also similar to the previous process, regularly, whatever, to be better to be checked also manually, annually or quarterly. You want to have more control, so it depends on your uh, decision, where you will review the historical data of rejection rates and for the filter damage reports. Okay, the reports also for the and the analysis for these OPRP's deviation, and the responsible person will be the quality and food safety team, and maybe the external consultant or any recommendation or any research from the output of this historical data. And you are mentioning the OPRB and CCP deviation report, and I will show you later on in our HACCP plan how you can create these deviation reports. Thank you so much, everybody, and keep tuned with our Simplyfoodea YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and goodbye.